Okay, so from the last video there, we found these numbers, right? We found the median, we found the mean, the median, the mode, and our standard deviation, right? You guys remember from last time what standard deviation was all about? There was like those different percentages, like 34%, like in one standard deviation. So, what's that? The spaces, right? Yeah, so that's really what they're going up by now. We're doing the same thing we did like in the second lesson there, but our spaces are going to be a standard deviation all the way up, right? So what it was like last class, I said, okay, this one's going to start at 0.07 and then go up by your standard deviation. But I'll show you where we get that from, right? So what it is that we know that this 8.62 is right in the middle, right? That's the mean. So that's where we want to start. So actually, we want to start with 8.62, and we want to like subtract our standard deviation, right? Because that's our space. And if we keep on subtracting it all the way down, well, we're going to end up with 0.07, and that's just going to be like where we start. Okay, you guys are okay with that? So that's if you were unsure how to do this, you'd start here, and then you just subtract our standard deviation, 2.85, and then that would be our first. But I kind of want to start here, just so like start with the lowest number and work our way up from there. You're good with that? Okay, so it'd be 0.07, and then it'd be to 2.92, and then our next one would be from 2.92 to 5.77. The next one is 5.77, sorry, to 8.62, which was our mean, right? And then 8.62 to 11.47, and then 11.47 to 14.32, and then 14.32 to 17.17. Okay, so from there, we're just going to write down the frequency that this happens, right? So how many numbers are between 0.07 or 0.07 to 2.92? There's only one. There's only one number in that range. There's two numbers in the second range, 13 in the third, 8, 4, and then 1 for the frequency of these. All right, now, if we're going to graph this guy, you guys should have a title. I'm just going to put title for now, right? But it'd be class marks versus frequency, or like something like that, right? Okay, so then this side, like on the left here, this is going to be our frequency, like how often it happens. So that's going to be this, right? This is our y going up and down, and it goes up till 13, right? 13 is our biggest, and we're lucky here because it actually goes up to 13. So if this was 0, then this would be 13. So every block would just be 1. So that's easy. And then across the bottom, we've got to make our numbers again, right? So we're going to make the very first one. So the very first tick there is going to be the 0.07. And I'm going to make it every 2 so we can kind of see it. So in the next one, so right there is going to be the 2.92, 5.77, 8.62, 11.47, 14.32, and 17.17. All right, and then we just got to make our table of this, right? So between 0.07 and 2.92, right? That's this one. Looking at this first column here, the frequency goes up to 1. Okay, so just up to 1. Make a little box there. I'm going to alternate colors so I can kind of see the difference between them. The next one that goes up to 2. So make a box up to 2. My next category goes up all the way up to 13. all the way up to the top. Next one goes up to 8. So up to 8 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Goes up to there. Next one goes up to 4. Oh, so I made that blue for some reason. Random one. Okay, and then the last one goes up to 1. 14 to 17. Yep. Okay. So there. So there's our frequency polygon. Actually, sorry, to make our frequency polygon. Then do you remember how we like connect the dots? We do like that, and it goes right in the middle. So here, I'll make this one black. So it goes right in the middle. So right there, right, of each of them is where we're going to connect these dots. And it would start from 0 or from 0.07 here. So it goes to there, and to there, and then all the way up to there, down, there, and there. All right. Now the question was, explain why the distribution is or is not approximately a normal distribution or a bell curve. Well, for one, it doesn't look like a bell curve, does it? Right? Like a bell curve, it's got the right kind of idea. It gets higher and then lower again, so ish. But really, do you remember what our main thing was that determined whether or not it was a normal distribution or not? With the mean, median, and mode, what should they? They should like really close or the same, right? And these really aren't ish, right? They're not close enough. Yeah, even though that our median and our mode were both 8, our mean being that much farther off wasn't quite right, and it doesn't look like a bell curve, right? We really didn't have like enough data. But if you would have got more data out of this, let's say that we actually pulled instead of just however many this was, if we would have done like 1,000 or 1,000,000, then I'm like 100% sure. I guess not 100%, 99.9% sure that it would look like a bell, right? It'd be a bell curve in that case. Anyway, so let's write this down. So the reason why it's not normal. The mean, median, and mode are different. That's it. All right, so you guys have these questions for homework.